Today, I am going to debunk this asshole, so without wasting a second, let's start the video. In this entire comic, we never saw Godzilla gets killed by anyone, not even in issue 4. It's shown in the issue for that Ghidorah drops Godzilla onto the tower, which didn't kill him cause few seconds later Godzilla opens his eyes and frees himself from that tower. Now that tower is stated to be Godzilla's greatest opponent, as Hell and his tortures are stated to be impossible for Godzilla and his greatest adversary of all time, which means that Hell upscales the entire IDW Godzilla multiverse as Hell and his tortures upscales Godzilla, who is above the creator and the entire cosmology. It's also confirmed by IDW himself that they can't kill Godzilla in any IDW Godzilla comic because of Toho. Also, if you say that Godzilla got beaten by Hell version of Ghidorah and Destoroyah, whose are feetless, so it also makes Godzilla feetless too. Well, nope, cause both are also stated to be Godzilla's greatest foes, which means they upscales Godzilla too. Well, yeah, he killed God Mountain. It's already confirmed by the authors of the issue that he one-shotted God, which is also shown in the comic as God tries to force Godzilla to join his army, but Godzilla was not interested in this and responds by one-shotting him. Then the angels and demons started worshipping Godzilla cause God got destroyed by Godzilla, which is also consistent as Godzilla becomes the replacement of God. He is already confirmed as God of the IDW Godzilla multiverse, which is confirmed by the authors in multiple occasions that he created everything in the verse. Buster Moody also shows the picture of the cosmology, where God views the entire cosmology as finite and himself infinite. He's also described as the God in the comic, which is already backed up by author statements. Godzilla killed him in this issue as he's confirmed as the replacement of God. Yes, he killed God, which I already explained. The God is 6D as he created the entire IDW Godzilla multiverse, which contains infinite-size universes, infinite dimensions, alternate dimensions, and timelines, which is at least 5D. Now God views the entire cosmology as finite and himself infinite, which is 6D at best. Satan can create his own dimension, which is universal. Then he fused with Space Godzilla. Both are capable of torturing Base Godzilla, who is a rival for God. Godzilla scales to them cause he one-shotted both. He did all of these stuffs in the comic, as he scales above his entire cosmology, which contains the multiverse, heaven, hell, God, demon God, and D&D verse, which is a part of his cosmology. This is a common misconception of people to say that using GIH author statements are wrong cause they have different interpretations on Godzilla, which is wrong cause GIH author himself confirmed that they can answer the questions about the issue they wrote, which actually they did. But still it doesn't matter cause the issues of Godzilla and Hell are connected. Also, the statements by the creators are also consistent with the comic, even if it only applies to the issue they created. The issues are take place in the same timeline. Also, the statements are multiple times backed up by each other's. There is nothing special to debunk. Whatever, Hellbats are also a part of Godzilla's tortures, which upscales him. It is stated that Godzilla allows them to devour him, and then he is shown to be possessed them, and he used them as a new form against Demon God, who is stated to be an unstoppable force of the cosmology and Godzilla's greatest challenge. Now, the stupid thing he says is that Godzilla in Hell was a dream because of these two reasons. Now just think for a minute that how stupid this argument is. It's nowhere stated in the comic that Godzilla was dreaming all of this time. We already have multiple reasons that how Godzilla bought into Hell and why. It's stated the issue 5 plot that after he slams God Demon, he goes back to his physical world through the gate on the mountain.
बाप को भेज, तेरे बस की बात नहीं।